And the beat goes on. The beat goes on. Drums keep pounding a rhythm to the ring. La-di-da-dee-dee, la-di-da-dee-da. Charles' thing was once the rage on, and the beat goes on. The beat goes on.
Mesdames et messieurs, accueillons chaleureusement Patricia Barber et ses musiciens.
The perfect shade of lipstick, a red that belies insouciance, carefully weaved into a style. Eyeliner drawn with an artisan's hand. Replication makes perfection. She's just a button short of trash. Matching toes and fingers, the peekaboo shoe. Manipulation as subtle as the perfume. A South Beach tan under a sun-streaked dew. Orchestration and precision. Girl works harder than you. Primitive inspiration, packaged in modern disguised disposition, permitting a glimpse of the thigh. Masculine resolve with a feminine plan, domination and submission. She smells the gas, then lights the match.
The boundaries within music are falling, and so music is less compartmentalized than it used to be. There are still jazz radio stations and rock radio stations, but I still think that those boundaries are going to be crumbling even more so. As a composer, I am influenced by Joni Mitchell. I'm influenced by Sting. I'm influenced by Morphine. I'm influenced by Steve Reich. I'm influenced by Philip Glass. I'm influenced by all these many artists. And I think it's just natural that the material is going to, as a composer, it's going to be somewhat a product of that time period. You know, hopefully, I mean that hopefully you are a product of your time period. Beauty is a powerful thing. This was simply my acknowledgement of that. You know, as human beings, we have these wonderful, I am sort of obsessed with these two things we have, beauty and truth. And you can't deny the power of each of them, even if the beauty is physical, which should be maybe somewhat superficial, but it has power.
Stylish deliberation, the chattel of Calvin Klein obsession. Calculation of color and design. Glamour defined by supply and demand. Education and graduation. She's just a culture short of class. A moment of indecision, cool wind from the edge of the cliff, intoxication. feels like love when it looks like this. If truth is the price for a superficial charm, the night is laughing. Watching us turn absolutely nothing into form.
I think music without repetition
Hours
is noise. It's just noise.
There has to be some kind of loop. There has to be some
Exactly.
Kind of
Exactly. Mozart, Bach. I mean, from the beginning, you need repetition. You need to. Your ear has to catch on to the music. Without repetition, it's just noise. It's absolutely chaotic noise. I would love to be the Cole Porter of my age. I have very, very high aspirations. If I fail, I fail, but it won't be because I had mediocre aspirations. I don't quite know how to explain the fact that my audience is so diverse. I'm aware of it. I can see and have seen for many years that I have older, younger, straight, gay, white, black. It's a very mixed audience, and I'm very, very happy about that. And I can't quite explain that. I could only guess that the material that I do is steeped in the standard language of jazz.
I wanna spread the news that if it feels this good, get used. You just keep on using me, and do you use me
Companion is an attitude. It's supposed to be
until you use
a taste of our live show as sort of a companion CD to Modern Cool. It has a certain attitude reminiscent of Modern Cool, which is, I would say, let's say, a little bit brash, and it takes that a little bit more to an extreme. There's a sort of a brashness and a boldness and a fun element to Companion.
Is this the real thing? Is it a fake? Is this smoke in my lungs? Or is this a lifestyle mistake? Will the New York Times say I'm too white or I'm too black? Shall I complicate the rhythm? Shall I give the money back? Are you confused? Are you amused with my blood in your booze? If this isn't jazz, it will have to do until the real thing comes along.
At the end of the century, I feel that almost any material from the 20th century is valid material, even classical material. Classical, pop, jazz, let's say within the postmodern era these days, all the boundaries are crumbling, and so all the music is valid.
Got a black magic woman. Got a black magic woman. I got a black magic woman. She's got me so blind I can't see that she's a black magic woman, and she's trying to make a devil out of me.
The Green Mill is a great jazz club. It can be as easy to come in and listen to music as it is to come in and order a drink. And I love it that we can be that accessible, that we can be like a drink.
Grandmas sit in chairs and reminisce. Boys keep chasing girls to get a kiss. Cars just keep going faster all the time. A bum still cries, "Hey buddy, have you got a dime?" And the beat goes on. The beat goes on. And the beat goes on. The beat goes on.